Welcome back to another episode of the vlog. Today I was thinking whether it is very important that you give a lecture every day. Every day you have to come ready with a topic. Is it necessary that you do that, or you could just take a casual vlog like whatever I'm doing. Oh my god. Yeah, there are so many birds as I told you, so they don't allow me to take a video comfortably. Did you know that being uncomfortable is good for your growth, it seems? Yeah, I don't know. These are some of the sayings which we learn when we go through such situations in life, right? So let's get back to the beginning of this. Is it okay if I just make a vlog and casually and don't have to focus it on anything in particular, and we don't speak about anything? Because I just came back from the chamber, and there I think I've just spoken a lot, in the sense it was not speaking. I do it in writing because I like writing. I'm better writing than speaking, you know. This whatever I do is only to encourage myself to speak better and to have some clarity and know how to do it, that's all. But otherwise I'm a good writer. You ask me to write anything, I'm so comfortable in doing that. My thoughts are better put in words when I'm writing than I'm speaking. So as somebody said in one of the movie, William Forrester, he said it's not necessary that a writer should be able to read well. As reading is the work of someone who reads well and not someone who writes well, right? So if you can write, you must continue expressing yourself through writing, and don't try to make yourself better in speaking as well, right? But I think making this vlogs, what happens is that you get an idea of how it would be to speak. As I always say, what we lose when we do a lot of talking and when we kind of lead a casual life where you don't have much opportunities to have formal talks, what happens is that you lose the ability to use your frontal lobe when you're talking. Usually when you talk with your brain, it's totally different from when you talk with your mouth. That's casual talking. When you just talk and talk and talk, you don't have to think. But when you talk with your brain, it's totally different, because you picturize everything before you put it into words. That's totally different. You know, that's something which makes it so meaningful, and it's for the deep dwellers. They usually like having conversations where you have where you get to picturize things. You know, you get an image of things using your brain as you are talking, and that's something which we lose when we lead a casual life, because there is no relevance for those kind of conversations. You don't have to do that. You just have to talk casually, right? So there, your brain, the role of your brain is not there. So you want to have these kind of conversations, you have to program it somehow, find a platform where you can do it, so that you still know how to talk with your brain. It's very important. So for that, this helps me a lot, and that's the reason I just continue doing this. Okay. Otherwise, I am not a good speaker as much as I like to write. I write things better, and when I'm writing, I'm sharp and I'm very clear about what I want to express. But when you're talking, because I told you, because of this reason, I'm better when I talk with my brain. And casual talk is like, it makes you appear like a mediocre person who just, I mean, we are not blaming anyone, but that's how life is. In life, we have to do a lot of talking, you know, and in all those instances, there is no particular role for your brain. It's just your mouth. It's easy to speak with your mouth, but it's very difficult to speak with your brain. And because of that, I think there is a lot of difference when a person speaks with their brain as well. I mean, when compared to someone who speaks with their mouth, it's totally different. Because as I said, it takes a longer time to be able to think and form images of what you are talking, the sentences which you are trying to bring out, all those shapes in your brain, and that's totally different, which doesn't happen at all when you casually talk. Casually talking is just words. You're playing with the words that you know. It could be any language. You simply have to use the words, and it's very easy. Anybody who can talk can do that, but to be able to speak with your brain is an art, and it takes a lot of efforts. Usually when you do that, those are the kind of conversations where you have to pause in between, because you have to think. See, you have to frame that. You have to have an image before you speak. You have to have an idea of what you are going to talk about, and the before and after of that, and all these things takes a long time. And so that's the reason usually casual talks are more of talking with your mouth, but the formal kind of talking is talking with your brain. You can have a lot of silence, you can have a lot of pausing, because you need to think about it, because you are drawing pictures, you have images. It's a different thing. It's a creative way of conversation. So I usually don't have that opportunity because of the casual life that I'm leading. So in order to keep it alive, the art of talking with your brain, I usually do this. And another way is to write, of course. But then, even then, no matter how well you write, writing is not the same as speaking. That's totally different, right? People who speak well, they know they cannot write. You ask them to write something, it's difficult for them. The same way, people who can write well, for them to speak the same things is difficult. So which means that you are good in one area of it. So you have to be focusing on that area more. And but at the same time, if you believe that there is some kind of relevance for this kind of conversation in your life, you should just encourage yourself to do it. Like, that is one reason why I do this. If something went wrong, I have to repeat everything that I spoke now in the second segment. It just switched off. I don't know what. I think somebody has hacked into my system, probably. Somebody is there who doesn't like me doing all these things. I don't know who the hell is that. Let me tell you, you just get lost, whoever it is, because you cannot stop me. Whatever I have to say, it has to be said, right? So I think I was talking about something that you call as talking with your brain and talking with your mouth, right? I hope it doesn't fit in the first segment that I just finished, because this is your second segment, which got deleted now. Okay, so I was talking about how leading a casual life can cause the erosion of this ability, you can say. You just don't know any longer how to talk with your brain, because when you're talking with your brain, you have these images, you have everything coming into your mind, you create them. Even if it is a thought, it is a sentence that you would like to say, you first create the image in your mind before you put them into words. That is talking with your brain, which happens using this part of your brain. And for me, that is something which helps me to feel better than having casual talks. Casual talks is for everybody, let me tell you. When you have casual talks, what is casual talk? Casual talk is nothing but talking with your mouth. You only need some words, that's all. You have the words, you talk, blah blah blah. It's easy. And let me tell you, it's very, very important to be able to do casual talk, because without that, you simply cannot survive. You need a lot of casual talk happening to be able to carry on. So we cannot totally avoid it. It's a part of life. But at the same time, if you are like me, someone who likes having meaningful conversations, who like to engage in a deep dwelling matters, in the sense, not the shallow kind of topics. For that, you need to particularly focus on brain talking. Brain talking, in the sense, just like what I said now, it is the ability to draw pictures, to have images with the help of your brain as you are talking. Yeah. So I like having brain talk. And when you're having brain talk, it's like you need some meaningful pausing and silence while you're talking. It's important to have them. Those silence and pause has a role in brain talk, which in casual talk there is no relevance for it, because you just have to talk and talk and talk. The more you talk, you are better when you're having casual talk. But the other kind of talk which I'm talking about is your brain talk, where you need to think as you are talking. It takes a lot of effort and discipline. So that's the kind of talk which we usually forget having when you are leading a casual life. So to get out of that casual life, it's important that you engage in some activities like this. As I said, this is one platform that I created so that I can practice brain talk as well in some way, so that I know I have not completely lost it and it's still there. So that's the reason I do this. Okay, so this was the part which I just recorded now, and it just got deleted for some reason, God knows why. So let's go to the third segment now. So after that, I was just telling you about being a good writer. What's the difference between being a good writer and a good speaker? Every good writer doesn't have to be a good speaker. No. So if you are good in writing, you don't have to practice a lot in your speaking part, because you are good in that area, and why don't you focus on that? I keep telling myself, why you can express thoughts and feelings and ideas so much better when you're writing, then why you are so focused on speaking? Why do you want to be good in that as well? I'm like, I don't know, I just have this urge to do it better, that's all. Because there are occasions when you cannot write everything. People don't have the patience, and people don't have that option as well. So in those instances, you may have to speak. So maybe it's always better if you have two tools than one. A person who has just one tool is going to be better, is going to be holding back compared to someone who has more tools, right? So if you are good in that area also, it's much better. So that's it. That's also another reason why you have to practice in more than one area, right? So we were talking about having a casual talk video, then having a brain talk video. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Every time you open the video, you hold the video, you start talking about things, and you start engaging in more of brain talk. That's something I'm trying to put an end to. Like, you can sometimes have casual talks. Like, when it's casual talk, it's so much of leisure. The person doesn't have to put so much of effort, right? So that's how it is. So what else is there? Like, I spoke about something else as well, which got deleted. I spoke about today is Monday. So how does it feel? What does it feel like today? When it is Monday, people used to speak about Monday blues. Monday blues would mean you are so lethargic after Sunday, after the Saturday and Sunday. Probably people who have 2 days of leisure, you are so caught up in the excitement of having leisure days. When you have to step into the productive mode of it the next day, you are tired, you are sick and tired of it, you don't want to. So that's the reason people talk about Monday blues. Okay, so Monday blues, gone are the days when people experienced Monday blues. Now I think I support people in that area. Not all areas. I'm not a people person as such, No, I don't mind saying that, because I have this habit of finding faults whenever I see it. and because I write better, I just write it down that this is wrong with this system, this is wrong with this because people are so and so, and all that. It's kind of venting things that I've seen and experienced, and how I reason out. I just put it in words. That's all. So let me just tell you about Monday blues. Gone are the days when people experienced Monday blues. Now people are more. I support people in this. I've seen that people are more goal oriented. More goal oriented. They have a purpose, in the sense they have to get things done in life, and they have some reasons why they wake up on Monday. And they also know that without that they cannot get things done. Something is wrong here. Something is wrong with the camera, or somebody is hacking into my device. That's all I can say. So whenever I speak, it's just getting deleted. Okay, but we are not quitters, right? We believe in repeating things and doing it again and doing it better, right? That's another habit. So I've given you so much lessons again. I'm not getting into this lesson again about quitting and not quitting, whatever it is. Okay, so it's Monday. Have a good Monday and keep it productive. I'm sure people are more productive, and they are happily engaged in the activities they are doing, right? Just like me. You have to be like that, Imagine if you were doing the best of what you are doing. Just imagine how the world could progress if everybody did with the same spirit of workmanship, starting from Monday, knowing that it is the only way we can make it through. It's going to be totally different. Don't you think so? Obviously we have to take an off here and there, so probably you can take an off on Saturday and Sunday, and at least on Sunday if not Saturday. But let me tell you, there are so many people who have been persevering, who have not taken off at all, even on Sundays and Saturdays, hoping that someday they would be able to just sit back and relax. There are people like that. So cheers to those kind of people, whoever wherever they are. I've not seen them, I don't know them probably, but I know that whatever hard work that they're putting through, it is definitely going to show up today or tomorrow. Okay, I assure you that whenever you work hard and whenever you have given the best of you to this world, I tell you, it is going to be rewarded. It has to come, the results show. But the thing is that whenever we are doing something good, we are kind of compromising on the other area sometimes. Like probably not taking care of your inner world at times, probably. So that kind of holds us back. And otherwise, whenever you are working hard, believe me, God is watching you. So definitely you are going to be rewarded. And what would be the reward, I'm not sure of that. That's up to God. We have to live certain things to God, isn't it? So let me take you, since it is Monday, let me take you to the bright sunlight. It's pretty sunny out here, and not just sunny, it's damn humid. Oh my God. You step outside, you're going to be in water. So some clothes are waiting for me in the machine. That is one task which I came to do now, and before doing it, I just thought, let me just finish this video because it's Monday. Okay, now literally I'm sweating. That's why I said it's very humid. You can't step outside. You need a fan wherever you go, or you need air conditioning. One thing has to be there, otherwise it's going to be very, very humid. So take care. I'll be back tomorrow. Probably this weekend I did not do anything creative. It was just idling out and doing some other tasks. That's all. So tomorrow I'll be back with something interesting probably. And so let me know about what are your ideas on brain talk and casual talk, and about Monday blues, and about writing and expressing your thoughts. Which is the media that you like, whether you are good in writing, in expression, or in speaking, whatever it is, or in art, whatever, or in singing probably, or in art, acting, which is your way. I like to know all these things. Okay, take care.